Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
All right. So I'm wondering now, I saw War of the Planet of the Apes, and I know we're going to do another theme on this. Should we review this? Should I review it here or wait for another one? What do you think? Let's wait for the next one. Let's wait for the next one.
Okay.
Let's cover. I will give my review with Chris the next cast. So let's talk about
good.
DC.
Yeah. So obviously there's been a lot of DC news today. Specifically, I guess we should start out with the biggest news, the release of the trailer for Justice League.
Yeah.
Which I'm not really that enthused about, but
could I critique it a little bit?
Go for it.
All right. We know that Joss Whedon is doing Justice League. Okay? I have a problem because I'm looking at this trailer, and again, it's not that he wrote this. I know Zack Snyder wrote this. The first thing I notice is that Steppenwolf, who is the villain, that people are going to forget his name very easily, I'm sure. It's like when Loki arrives to S.H.I.E.L.D. in a big beam of light, and he's on the knees, and smoke clears, and there he is, right? To me, this is like a direct copy of that, where instead of S.H.I.E.L.D., you got the Amazonians, you know? So that's one thing that, to me, this whole thing's been a bullshit copy of the Avengers. Now, there's another scene where it looks like they're all in a room, like the Avengers, talking. And I'm like, is this like an alternate reality Avengers? Because this is looking very similar to Avengers. Now, I don't know if you got that. I'm not really excited about this trailer. I just having a hard time with how would they know that somebody's coming? Why would he formulate a team? I mean, he knows a message was sent. Stuff about the Batman not appearing, and then Alfred knowing Superman's coming back because he said that Bruce Wayne told him, or so. I mean, this is just a hodgepodge of crap to me. I'm glad Wonder Woman's there. I mean, they're all standing together. I mean, it was cool that Aquaman went through the whole building, was walking out of it like no big deal. But if he could walk out of a building with it whole being destroyed around him with no big deal, then how's he going to get hurt at all? I don't know. I don't like it. What do you say, Chris?
I definitely think this is better than the first trailer that they put out. But this is my thing. Nothing in this trailer made me jump out of my seat. You know what I'm saying? This has been the MO for a lot of DC's trailers, except for Wonder Woman. That's the exception that I'll say. The Wonder Woman trailers, all I understood what was going on in the Wonder Woman trailers. You know what I'm saying? Those trailers didn't really rely on the big action pieces being showed. They showed her. They showed the characters. They showed kind of what the story was going to be. I was very impressed with the Wonder Woman trailers. So far, with the two Justice League trailers I've seen, I've not been impressed. They've not sold me as to why I should go see this movie. If it's just the big action set pieces, okay, that's part of a crowd that you're going to get in there. But nothing in this trailer made me go, oh my gosh, I need to see that. It was just
the trailer's boring.
I got to tell you, the one part of the trailer that intrigued me was one line when Steppenwolf, I'm assuming that's him, says, "No lanterns." Yeah,
that was the only thing that was cool about the whole damn trailer.
I was like, oh wow, okay, so that's cool. But everything else, I got to tell you, Aquaman riding on what I'm assuming is a parademon, crashing into the building, and then coming out, and he was completely fine. I thought that was funny, and I know it's not supposed to be, but I was like, what the hell?
I laughed I laughed at the ridiculousness of it because that means that somebody can punch him in the face and he's okay because he just went through a whole entire building and walked out of it
Yeah.
dusting his shoulders almost. Like
It's not even that. Like for me, it's not even that. Like I don't care that he wasn't harmed. I'm like, okay, whatever.
but is he that
It's just
strong in the comics like that?
well, let me finish. It's just the visual of him like surfing on a parademon. I don't know. It was that supposed. Maybe that was supposed to be funny. I don't know. But I got the vibe that they were trying to say, look how cool that was, and I was just kind of like, I don't care.
Even
just,
the awkward scene with Commissioner Gordon talking to the Justice League, and why would they run off in 5 seconds? Because he turns around because he saw the Flash, but then they're gone too. I don't know what is the humor in that.
That's supposed to be funny, but that was another. I do like the Flash's lines, but
I don't like his costume. He looks like a friggin'.
Yeah, his costume. He looks like a Power Ranger. He looks like a Power Ranger whose mask is broken.
He looks like Lord Zed had a kid. Right?
He looks more like a Red Ranger that has his mask broken.
He looks like I don't like it at all. It doesn't even look like a Flash costume. It's crap. But whatever. And the only person I like from the whole thing is Wonder Woman, really, because I love the movie. But even Affleck is, and then after that, well, let's just finish with the trailer first. Then we can get into Affleck stuff. People could look at this, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, right? I came back from War of the Planet of the Apes, and immediately, because I didn't check the phone all day, I saw these trailers for everything. So I'm like, oh crap. So then when I watched it, I'm like, oh cool, the Justice League trailer. It wasn't like, oh, I can't wait this, because I didn't like anything in the other trailers they had before.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay. I mean, this will not get me to run out the house. You know what I'm saying? If the trailer was in a snowstorm, if the movie was in a snowstorm, I wouldn't go see it. I mean, you want to get something that's going to be really amazing to get you to go to the movie theater. This was just like, oh, all right. That's what I had. I wasn't there was no emotion of, I liked it at all. I didn't like the trailer at all. I hated it.
You know what they're trying to do, and a lot. It's not only DC that does this, so I'm not only saying, oh, DC is the only one who does this. What this trailer tried to do is very similar to what the Independence Day trailer did way back when. They showed the action set piece, and they're banking on that to get people in the theater. And they're going to get people in the theater because there's a lot of people who just want to see, and that's fine. If you just want to see the action set pieces, I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything like that. Go see it for that if that's what you want to see. Me, the only movies that I really care about action set pieces like that is Transformers, only because I know what we're getting.
Right.
And the story just has to be very simple. This one, I'm sure the story is going to be simple, but none of these action set pieces to me were really that cool. I was just kind of like, okay, Cyborg taking over that robot that I'm assuming is Batman's. So I saw a lot of reaction videos where people were like flipping out over that, and I was like, "What? Why is that?"
Really? That he took control of mechanical equipment?
Yeah, like people were like, "Oh my gosh!" And I was like, "Why is that cool?"
Why is that cool? Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, but hey, that's their opinion. So
yeah, he yawned. That's my reaction. The yawn after I watched it.
The only parts of the trailer that really intrigued me were that lantern line, and I guess the thing at the end, and I have a funny feeling that that's not Superman. It's going to be somebody else.
Oh.
I thought it was Nightwing. I was like, oh, is Nightwing in this movie and they're just not telling us?
Oh, is that you? Oh, really?
I'm assuming it's Nightwing because the way Alfred said, oh, they said you would come. If Superman's dead, how could they expect?
Did he say they or he?
Oh, I thought he said they.
I thought he said, okay.
If he said he, then that makes me think it's Nightwing even more because he's talking about Batman, probably knowing that he's there. I think it's Nightwing. I could be wrong.
Could it be like Lex Luthor or somebody? It could be like a villain?
No, I don't think so, no. Because why would Luthor go to Alfred? But, I think it's Nightwing or maybe a Robin or somebody. I don't know. But who knows?
Okay.
I mean, we're all assuming that that scene is like after the Justice League is formed. He could be talking about somebody that we already know. Like it could be Aquaman, or not
Yeah.
Aquaman, but it could be like the Flash or somebody. I mean, who knows? Could be somebody that we already know. But
did you like the trailer?
not really.
All right.
I just didn't. It didn't. It's not a terrible trailer. I'll tell you what's a terrible trailer. We'll get to that later. But this just didn't excite me. And,
All right, let's stay with the topic of Justice League, but let's go with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
It's Batman. Now, the other night, which I think it was not last night, the night before, right? We were talking about Ben Affleck, right? And you were saying how, like, Matt Reeves ripped up Ben Affleck's script, right?
Mm.
And I think I said, or did I say you say, I said that, he's going to leave now because he's not going to be happy and they're going to have to get a new Batman. I said that, right, I think?
One of us said it, yeah.
Yeah, one of us said it. So whatever, it doesn't matter. So is that why he's leaving?
Well, apparently he's not leaving anymore.
He's not leaving.
No, apparently today he said that he's sticking with the role.
But why are they putting all posts about they're going to wean him out? That's all bullcrap?
I think they probably had a quote-unquote source that said this, but the source was wrong. Okay. I mean, that's what I'm assuming.
And now they also came out and said that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to play Batman in Flashpoint.
No, they did not. They did not say that.
That's a fake article or something? What was
People
that? Like?
Are assuming. They're assuming that that's what's happening.
Okay.
The movie, all we know right now, as far as I've known, I've checked the news, I haven't seen anything.
Is this the Flash movie?
This is the Flash movie, apparently. Flashpoint is what it's called.
Wait a minute. They're not even going to establish him, no origin. They're just going to like, I'm the Flash, here we go, Flashpoint?
Well, we were never going to get an origin story for the Flash.
All right, but it's just like so he's gonna the whole movie's he screws up and he creates Flashpoint and we're gonna have what? That's what the movie's. Well, that's stupid, isn't that stupid?
This is the thing that I keep seeing, and unless I'm mistaken, I haven't seen any other articles. I know Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I believe he tweeted something out like implying that he might be Batman. But he never said specifically, I'm in this movie. We don't know if he's even in the movie yet.
Right.
That's the first. The second assumption that I keep seeing is people think that this is some sort of reboot for the whole cinematic universe. It's not, as far as we know. Because there's movies coming out after that. So I don't necessarily think this is going to be a reboot of the DCEU. I highly doubt it.
If he was Batman, would he be a Flashpoint like that? The father becomes Batman, and the son dies, and the wife becomes a Joker.
Yeah, because in that continuity, at least in the movie one that I saw, instead of them getting shot, it's Bruce that gets shot, and
the wife goes crazy, Batman,
and the wife goes insane because he died. Yeah,
and she just kills everybody.
Yeah.
And would they do that in Flashpoint?
Sure, why not?
So then that would
if they're going to go off that, yeah.
So that so if they did that, and if he is Batman in that sense, are they doing movies like wouldn't it be cool type of things and a shock value movies?
Yes.
So they're like, wouldn't it be cool if Harley Quinn was mad at the Joker and it's like Harley Quinn versus the Joker? And that's what it is? So the whole thing is just bullshit. It's about idiots sitting around a table and just like, oh, wouldn't it be cool? Bruce Wayne's dead, Flashpoint, like that?
No, because this isn't like a thing that they made up themselves. This is a storyline that people want to see.
Okay.
So if the Flashpoint movie, because again, everybody's assuming, it's the Flashpoint paradox. We don't know that. They could be calling this Flashpoint, and it could be something totally different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's what it could be. What I think they're doing is, because they announced what the lineup for the next few movies is going to be.
Yeah, I didn't even
And
tell me about it. Educate everybody.
Confirmation. Apparently, this Shazam movie is further along than we think, because I guess it's coming out very soon.
Wait, what?
Seriously, that's the next movie in the timeline, apparently. I guess after Justice League. It says Shazam.
Wait.
Now, I could be wrong, but that's on.
Wait a minute. Wait. Justice League's coming out in like November, right?
Yes.
But they were filming Aquaman, though.
And that's coming out in December.
Of the next year.
Of 2018, yeah.
So Shazam's coming out before Aquaman?
No. Well, I don't think so. I'm assuming that this is the lineup that they announced. They announced Shazam set to film next year. So I'm assuming that's coming out in 2019.
Okay.
After Aquaman. So I was wrong in that part. I apologize. It's after Aquaman filming next year. Flash has been changed to Flashpoint.
Okay.
Suicide Squad 2 is filming next year. Then there's supposed to be a Green Lantern Corps movie. Then Wonder Woman 2. Then a Batgirl movie. And then The Batman. Cyborg has been scrapped for now.
Good.
Man of Steel 2 is nowhere to be found.
What?
And Nightwing and Gotham City Sirens are both absent as well.
All right. First of all.
And we can confirm this too. Black Adam is not in the Shazam movie.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. Where's Justice League 2? Where's Justice League 2? You said that Justice League 2 isn't Justice League 2 part of 1? Like, is it, or it's not separate?
It's not a two-parter. No.
So where's Justice League 2?
I have no idea.
There is no Justice League 2.
I'm not saying that there is no Justice League 2, but it's not on the lineup right now.
All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me slow down. Aquaman is coming out when? December?
Aquaman's supposed to come out December of next year.
Okay. Shazam's coming out in 2019?
It says it's filming next year, so I'm assuming so, yeah.
When is Flashpoint coming out?
It doesn't have a release date.
When is Suicide Squad coming out?
No release date.
Green Lantern?
No release date.
Wonder Woman?
No release date.
Batgirl?
No release date.
Batman?
None of them have release dates except for the ones that we already know.
First of all, this whole thing is a mistake. As far as, again, this is my opinion. Everybody's opinion counts, but I'm stating my opinion. This is no cohesion. This is chaos. There is no order. They're just throwing names out there. There's nothing that connects everything like a cinematic universe. I'm confused. Okay? Technically, Wonder Woman 2, I think, should be out, like, say, 2019, right? You film it in 2018, you put it out 2019. I don't understand why Wonder Woman 2 would be out 3 or 4 years from now. That's bullshit. I think you get it done and you put it above everything else. Because again, if you're worried about making money as a company, marketing-wise, and you have something that works, you do the sequel and you put it ahead of all the other garbage. And I'm not saying that, I'm just saying garbage meaning I don't understand this whole thing. All right, so I would put Wonder Woman 2 right after Aquaman. Following year, 2019, right? So I don't know what they're playing around with. So that's me. Man of Steel 2 should be out in 2019 also. You should put Wonder Woman out and Man of Steel out same year. Opposite sides 6 months apart. Okay? The Shazam thing, I don't know why they think this is going to be the biggest thing. And now that The Rock is not in it, I don't even know what the hell they're expecting. Flashpoint, I'm just scratching my head because I'm like, wow, you're just doing his greatest storylines without even really like showing him in a movie. That's like, oh, Suicide Squad 2, I don't know, maybe it'll be good or not. Where the hell is Justice League 2? I mean, wouldn't you think that Justice League 2 will be around there? And again, I'm not a DC guy, but Batgirl be out before Batman? That's like backwards.
Well, potentially.
Backwards. You would put Batman out first, and then you would put out Batgirl. So again, I don't you want to make money off of Batman, Wonder Woman? Like, I mean, is it me or is it like this is like they don't know how to make a list? I mean, to me, I don't know how this is going to work. It's not a universe. I mean, they're all like, how are they going to connect? So Harley Quinn, they're saying that the best thing out of Suicide Squad is Harley Quinn, right? So would you put out like a Harley Quinn movie?
That,
well, I mean, some people say it. I mean, wouldn't you put out a Harley Quinn movie before Suicide Squad 2?
No, I don't think Harley Quinn should get a movie at all. I think she should be in Suicide Squad, and if you want, in Gotham City Sirens, I guess. But even that to me is a little weird. But if they want to do it, whatever. But
why can't they just do Batman prequels?
This thing with Harley Quinn versus the Joker, if that's really happening, which that's not on this timeline, I have absolutely no interest in seeing a movie like that.
Horrible. Scrap it. Horrible.
I mean, the only two on this list that I would consider going to see would be the Batman movie and the Green Lantern Corps. But I would need to see marketing for those before I said yes, I was going to go see it.
Wonder Woman 2 and Batgirl, because I wasn't. I mean, I got to tell you, and again, like I'm not a DC guy, but I freaking loved Wonder Woman. So
sure.
I don't care. That would be the first thing I go see. That was one of my favorite DC movies of all time. I really loved it, and I'm glad I loved it too. I didn't think I was. I thought I was going to hate it, but I think that they rethought their whole agenda, Chris, and I think that Justice League is not the main thing anymore.
Oh no, I don't think that.
Because I don't see a Justice League 2.
I think they're going on the same train that they were before. Because this cinematic universe, to me, in my opinion, shows no thought.
No thought.
They're just putting.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, and I got to tell you, this lineup did not go over well with a lot of people.
I think it sucks
so far. I don't think that there are not many movies on this list that I would want to go see. Honestly,
I don't see it appealing. And again, I apologize if people don't like my opinion, but that's my opinion. I don't like it. Whatever. So now Ben Affleck's staying.
Yeah.
And he's doing one Batman movie.
Well, this is the thing. Apparently, that story about Matt Reeves not using his script is true because I guess he did mention that at the panel today.
Did he joke about it?
But no, he said that he hasn't heard his pitch yet, I guess. But he said he is still doing Batman and he likes Matt Reeves as a director.
Okay.
So who knows? I'm interested to see where that goes.
What about this Joss Whedon Justice League thing?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think the movie's going to change a lot.
Really?
I don't.
So you can't hold them responsible.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay,
this trailer that you saw today,
yeah.
Did you see anything remotely related to Joss Whedon?
It's impossible because he just took it over. It's impossible.
There you go.
This is an old trailer.
That was Zack Snyder. He had his fingerprints all over that trailer.
And that sucked. So what I would do is I would wipe the whole thing from it and have him redo it from scratch, Joss Whedon.
Nah, you can't do that. They won't do that.
This shit.
No way.
Well, I mean, so in other words, here's the thing. If this movie bombs, is he responsible, Joss Whedon?
It depends on what parts would cause it to. It's not going to bomb, though. This movie's going to do a lot.
All right.
Like, a lot. Like, it's going to be probably their most successful movie.
Ever.
At least in this timeline.
All right. Are you hopeful We're excited?
Yeah, I want it to be good. I don't want any of these movies to be bad. I want these movies to come out and be good. But my problem is this, and this is what justifies me not going to see these movies, in my opinion. If you put something out, okay, and you say, we're making this movie, right? Okay, show me the marketing. If the marketing for it is good, which is the point of the marketing, is to make you decide whether or not you want to go see it or not, go see it if you think it looks good. Don't go see it if you think it looks bad.
Right.
I don't only do this with DC. This is not like a DC thing for me. This is an entertainment thing for me. If you put out marketing for something in entertainment and I don't like what I see in the marketing, why would I go see it or buy it? If you see a commercial for a product and you don't like the product, you don't like the commercial doesn't sell the product, why would you then go out and buy the product?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is why when I hear trailer comes out, I hate this trailer, I'm going to go see it anyway. Why? I don't understand that. And you say, oh, well, the trailers could be misleading. Okay, don't go see it in the theater.
Well,
wait for it to come out on television or something.
I'm going to answer your question about that. I wasn't crazy about the Wonder Woman trailers. But because it was the first movie ever for Wonder Woman, I said, you know what? I'm going to go see the movie. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it might be great. But we talked about it how many times with the Wonder Woman trailer. There was nothing in it to me that I was like, oh, this is going to be the greatest movie ever. I didn't think so. So I went in there. What's that?
I didn't think it. I mean, I thought the trailers were okay, but that was one of the reasons why I didn't go see it.
So I went to see it, and it blew my friggin' mind. And I'm like, holy crap. This is like my new faith. God bless friggin' Wonder Woman all the way. 100,000,000% I love it. Go see 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, whatever. On board. Completely DC Cinematic Universe. Let's go. I was excited. I'm like, wow. Finally, I'm getting excited about the DC Cinematic Universe. Holy crap. Of all movies, Wonder Woman's getting me into it. I'm psyched. I'm like, let's go. I was happy.
Where are you with that now?
Now I'm like, holy crap. Wow, look at this shit. It sucks.
There you go.
I mean, I'll go see it. But, like, you know. Was there anything else? Because I do want to get into War of the Planet Apes. Was there anything else of DC? There probably was.
Not that I can think of. I know that I don't know if you've been paying attention to what just happened with Marvel, but we've got to talk about something on there because it sounds like somebody made a deal behind the scenes.
I wonder. I have no clue what you're talking about, but was it anything that we've talked about?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Several times, actually.
So have we? Okay, so we've said that they're making deals, and they did make deals.
Well, I don't know for sure. I'm not going to say
right.
I know.
You know what?
But
Before we, okay,
what they've just announced.
Let's not tell it on.
Sounds like it.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to say.
This is what we're going to do, subscribers. I hope you enjoyed this cast about Justice League and DC Cinematic Universe. What do we call it? DC Extended Cinematic Universe?
It's the DCEU. So.
The DCEU, but what is it really? DC Extended Universe?
It's the DC Extended Universe.
Okay, the DC Extended Universe. Hope you enjoyed this video about that. I really want to talk about War of the Planet of the Apes, and I think Chris is going to be shocked at my reaction, or maybe not. So let's end this right now. Take care. Bye for now.